Wom, Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push in the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother Yashawan back with the WW3 Daily Update, the last one for this week. Gonna make it short. Okay, so this is Joel 3. And we'll start at 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. And Moab is a natural Gentile. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. And here's the part. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay? Assemble yourselves and come all you heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. So, the Most High is making a call out to all the armies of the world. I will gather the armies of the world in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay? Why? World War III. All right? Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into. What does this mean? It means take your gardening tools, plowshare, pruning hook, and turn them into what? Weapons of war. Get your weapons ready. Okay? Let's look at this. Plowshares. Plows and the sword, plows. Hammer the points of your plows into swords. Pruning knives into spears. Let's see. Basically, it means make weapons. Okay? Make weapons out, melt down. Take your gardening tools, melt down that metal, and turn them into weapons of war. All right? Now, let's go here. What is this? Crux channel, July 22nd, I believe is today or yesterday. I have to look. Today is 22nd. Okay, so inspired by Putin's Poseidon, China builds nuclear-powered torpedo. Because it was inspired by Putin's Poseidon. What is the Poseidon? Is it a torpedo? It's a nuclear-powered torpedo. I mean, China's building, that's what they're building. But nuclear-powered what? Is Poseidon a torpedo? Let's see. Is this Poseidon? Okay, let's see. Oscar. It seems to be different. I did type in Poseidon, and this is what came up. So, looking for a little confirmation on that. Let's see. Go back one. Let's see. The Poseidon, okay, previously known by Russian code name Status 6, Russian submarine Belgrade. The Poseidon type remotely operated. What? Been changed to, okay, Russian submarine been changed to Poseidon, Russian weapon system. Nuclear armed Poseidon underwater vehicle. Okay. Russian submarine. The Russian nuclear-powered, nuclear-armed Poseidon unmanned underwater vehicle. Okay. So basically, the Poseidon is not an torpedo. It's a submarine. It's basically a drone. What does this say? Inspired by. Okay, so a torpedo doesn't have a crew. A torpedo is basically a water bomb. Okay, but Poseidon is a submarine with no crew. And it probably shoots torpedoes. Understand? Okay, so where does this take us? Okay, before we watch this, let's watch this. Let's see. We gotta. Okay, so which one has the words here? Let's burn America, Russian choir singing in church. More trash from Russia. Trash my ass. Let's see. Let's find the one that has the subscript on it. Slovakia. Russian choir sings about bombing America. Okay. This reads, Memory TV videos, March 1st, 2019, St. Petersburg choir sings about bombing America on a nuclear submarine with 100 megaton bombs. Okay, what is World War III about? Nuclear bombs, UFOs, and changing currency. Who's going to rule the NWO? Right? Really, it's about the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ coming back to establish a new world order called the Kingdom of Heaven. And he's going to rule. King David is going to sit on a throne. And the children of Israel are going to be at the top of the food chain. And that's what this whole thing, that's what World War III is about. Anyway, let's watch this. And if it has subtitles, it's going to tell the story. Let's see. Okay, on a submarine, they're singing this right now. On a submarine with a nuclear motor, yes, with a dozen 100 megaton bombs. What is that? That's a nuke. Across the Atlantic and call to the gunner. Set the target on Washington City, Petrov. Trulala, trulala, I can do everything for 3 rubles. Hello, new land of adversary. Talking about Babylon the Great. Now watch when they segue into you Negroes that are sleeping. And on the airplane in the skies is my friend Vavak, Vavachka. That means they're attacking Babylon. Okay? From the sky and in the water. He came to visit, and his hatches are not empty. All right, he's finna drop nukes. On a submarine with a nuclear motor. The crew sang a funny song. True la la, true la la. I can do everything. We can do everything for 3 rubles. You will burn, how? Nuclear. You will burn the land of the ad. Who is the ad? What's another name in the Bible? When you're dealing with the Bible, what does adversary mean? Satan. You will burn the land of Satan. See this? This whole thing is spiritual. And this is exactly the way that Babylon is going down. By the Russians, by the nukes. Big Satan. That's what they call us. Over in the East, they call the United States, they call it Big Satan. And then they call the people that are in our land in Israel, they call that Little Satan. Sweetly nap in Norfolk Lights, that's Virginia, on the shore. Because they're going after D.C. Where's Langley? What? Sleep-tired toys. Negroes. The children of Israel. See, they know. The children of Israel sleep quietly. You don't even know that you're the children of Israel. Sleep-tired toys. Why are you tired? Because you've been slaving away. All right? They've worn out the saints. This devil has worn out the saints. Who are the saints? Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. Tired toys, sleep-tired toys. Negroes sleep quietly. They haven't even told you who you are. They tell you that you're Africans. I am sorry. America, good America. But 500 years ago, you were discovered in vain. Why? Because you're about to be put down. Why do these Ruskies know what is going on? How do they know? They know more about you Negroes than you know yourself. You sleeping quietly. Burn in half the land of Satan. Burn in half the land of Satan. All right. So, what is that about? This is about a nuclear submarine with nukes on it. On a submarine with a nuclear motor and nukes. Yes, with a dozen megaton, 100 megaton bombs. Nukes. A nuclear submarine. Nuclear powered and nuclear armed submarine. What is Moab doing? Inspired by Putin's Poseidon, a nuclear sub, China builds nuclear-powered torpedo. Why is this a threat to the U.S.? Well, we just watched the choir break it all the way down. Because the U.S. is holding captive tired, sleeping Negroes, the children of Israel. If we go back here to Joel, and we read why God is bringing together all nations, right? Let's go here. Okay, I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. There will I judge them. Why? For harming my people, those Negroes. My people, my special possession, for scattering my people, for dividing up my land. They threw dice to decide which of my people, those Negroes, would be their slaves. Okay? You have sold, jump down to 6. You have sold the people of Judah, Negroes, and Jerusalem, Native American Seminole Indians, to the Greeks, so-called white men, so they could take them far from their homeland. But I will bring them back from all the places to which you sold them, and I will pay you back for everything you have done. I will sell your sons and daughters to the people of Judah, and they will sell them to the people of Arabia, a nation far away. I, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, have spoken it. That's why. Why this? I just explained it. Because of what you did. Because of what you did to the Negroes. The sleeping Negroes. How is it that the Ruskies know this? How do they know it? Let's watch this and then we'll close. I'm going to narrate. Super long range torpedo. China's developing. Look at that. I would say Russia's Poseidon. Says Chinese nuclear scientists claim to have conceptualized a small, low-cost nuclear reactor that could power a torpedo for over 10,000 kilometers. The nuclear-powered torpedo can travel largely undetected in a swarm across the Pacific Ocean and strike targets in the U.S. Sounds like what they were singing about in Russia. So, who's being attacked here? And why? Well, the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is putting the spirit on all of these leaders, these kings of the world, these presidents, these prime ministers, to do what? To do this. Why? Because of what they did to his people. Recently, Chinese researchers said they have completed a conceptual design for such a weapon system. A disposable nuclear reactor for a long-range torpedo. Disposable. Torpedo system would use a disposable nuclear reactor to reach and maintain a cruising speed of over 56 kmph, miles per hour, for 200 hours. Kilometers per hour. Torpedo would then dump the reactor to the seabed and draw power from a battery to launch an attack. The disposable nuclear reactor would give out enough power to propel the torpedo great distances before detaching ahead of the final attack. Like a big old whale, doesn't it? Is Jonah in the belly of it? The torpedo will be armed with a conventional warhead which makes it small enough to fit in a conventional torpedo tube. Thanks to its high flexibility and low cost, this unmanned underwater vehicle equipped with nuclear power system can be used as a conventional force like an attack nuclear submarine, okay, the Poseidon, rather than a nuclear missile. Wow. Okay, an attack nuclear submarine is what the Poseidon is, unmanned. Okay. It is unclear what kind of targets China is considering for this weapon, but the U.S. city of San Francisco will fall within its striking range. Look at that. San Fran. You know what this is famous for, right? It's the most Sodom and Gomorrah that must be destroyed as shit. Right. See how the Most High works? How will it work? Weapons would be designed to be fired from any number of platforms, but especially from China's growing fleet of submarines. As per scientists, a chain reaction would not start until about half an hour after the torpedo leaves the launching platform. That makes it safe to handle because it would not be radioactive until it reached a safe distance. Chinese researchers estimate the reactor would be able to operate for up to 400 hours cruising over 10,000 kilometers. The reactor would then separate from the torpedo and fall to the bottom of the deep sea to kill the remaining chain reaction. Analysts have likened the Chinese system to the Russian Poseidon undersea nuclear-powered, nuclear-tipped torpedo drone. Unmanned drone means. Undersea, nuclear-powered, nuclear-tipped torpedo drone. This Poseidon is a sub. It's a drone, but it has nuclear-tipped torpedoes on it. Poseidon is the world's first known underwater drone powered by nuclear energy and one of Putin's 6 so-called super weapons. That's the one they were singing about. Okay. However, unlike the Poseidon, which is too big, the Chinese version can be fitted into a standard torpedo. It can be launched in large numbers from almost any submarine or warship, the Chinese scientists said. Also, Poseidon reportedly has a dirty nuclear warhead, which means it would contaminate the area with radiation. Now, they've been talking about that. One of the main reasons that for the whole duck and cover campaign in New York City, right, and the little signs, the "Be prepared for nuke" signs over there in New York, is because there is news or rumors of war about a dirty bomb being fired over there. Okay, which won't destroy anything; it'll just radiate the whole area. It won't destroy the architecture or what have you. So, meaning they're coming to claim what they bought through debt years ago. Let me go back up that a little bit. Also, Poseidon reportedly has a dirty nuclear warhead, which means it would contaminate the area with radiation. As per reports, Poseidon's warhead is 100 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb, which could destroy a coastal city or a wider area. Scientists also say that Poseidon is too big and expensive to develop and therefore cannot be mass produced. There it is. Now let's go back and read this one more time because it's so pertinent. This is Joel 3 and 9. Say to them, this is what? New Living, NLT. Say to the nations far and wide, get ready for war. What war? World War III. Call out your best warriors. Let all your fighting men advance for the attack. Hammer your plowshares into swords. That missile, that torpedo, is a sword. And your pruning hooks into spears. Train even your weaklings to be warriors. All right? Let the strong say, let the weak say, I am strong. Okay? America used to, back during Hiroshima, Nagasaki, right? Strength, who had all the strength? Right? Babylon did. Now, we have this. We have songs being written and sung by choirs, all right? So it's just a matter of time, right? The countdown is on. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe, World War II, has passed. Behold, the third woe cometh shortly or quickly. That's brilliant. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So, hey, get yourself ready. Repent. Be ready. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect are edified. You brothers and few sisters, with that, we're going to say shalom.